Hello, all you Junk Journal cool kids out there. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I am, of course, Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net, and I am here coming at you today with another video. So I'm going to be part of an event tomorrow. I think it's called the World of Heart. Yeah, a World of Heart. And it's going to be hosted by Tiffany Solorio here on YouTube. If you guys don't subscribe to her, her link will be down below, as well as all the information for the event. So I'm going to actually be going live at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. So I needed something to do for an hour, which is the event that's going on. So I'm going to go live from 9 p.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and there's going to be at least 24 other artists that are also going to be going live for also an hour each. So that's a total of 24 hours of lives of different types of arts that you can check out here on YouTube. And it's going to be starting over at Tiffany Solario's channel at 7 a.m. Again, I'm going to be going live at 9 a.m. tomorrow, Pacific Standard Time, tomorrow morning. And I needed something to do. So I'm like, I need to decorate a journal. So then I need to make a signature because I don't have any journals that are ready to go to be decorated. So here we are. Hi, Valerie. So all that information being said and out the way, I grabbed one of my junk journal kits that I made for myself like a month or so ago now. So that's what I'm going to be working with. I just grabbed a kit and it already has like all these papers that I want to use. It's already in there. It's all ready for me to use. So I am good to go right now. I need to fold everything in half and everything like that and cut stuff down to size. But this is the junk journal that I'm going to be working on. It is this cover that we made live. Also, I don't know if you guys remember. Maybe you do. So yeah, that is what we're going to be working on. And this is the inside. I just did the same process as the covers. Piece of fabric, heat and bond, and then packing paper on the back. And that is going to work as the inside for this junk journal. Hi, BB. Like I said, right now what we got to do is we got to fold things in half. And we got to see what fits in here, because these journal kits that I made for myself are just kind of, that actually does not go in a signature. I guess this could go in a signature like that. Yeah, that could go in a signature. Okay, so let's start folding things. Well, actually, first, let me start figuring out what I need to cut, because some things I need to cut down to size, like these scrapbook papers that I have just in there that are coffee dyed. So I need to cut these down to size, and it should already have enough pages for one signature. This may even be too many for the size of this book. Now that I'm looking at it, I might have to take out some elements, like maybe these pages might be too much for it. Let me see, because this kit is actually made up for 2 signatures now that I'm remembering how I made this. Hey, Kate, hi, Kat, and hi, Tamara. So I'm like trying to remember. Yeah, everything was for 2 books. So let me try and figure out how I'm going to work this out. Because I can't have too many pages, but I want to have all the pages at the same time. I want to have all of the pages. Okay, so I guess we're just going to have to make do with maybe 2 of these papers. Okay, so I kind of split it in half here a little bit. I am probably still going to go a little overboard. Because I like to be extra. So, okay, so this should be enough. I cut it down. I forgot that the kit is made for 2 signatures. It happens. We'll see. This might be too much. Maybe I'll take one out of these book pages. Okay, so now let me get my cutter out. I think this will be fine. And let's see what size this needs to be. It needs to be smaller than the inside cover here. Right, Kat? You're so right. So let me measure. how tall I want the pages to be. Max, 7.5 inches max. And from the half here, let me see. I only want them to be as long as this cover here, so 5 inches. So 7.5 by 5 or 7.5 by 10, that's what the pages have to measure before I cut them. So by 10, let's cut this down to 10. And today I'm using my little folder / cutter thing because it's just a lot easier. 7.5, right? Okay, so 7.5. And I normally break these down scrapbook paper, say 8.5 by 11, and then I'll print on the back of them, and then sometimes I will not print on the back of them, such as this case right here. So let's do 10 inches long. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Boho Dreams. Boho Daydreams. Hi. Hi, Eula. Welcome. So by 7.5. Okay. And of course, I'm going to keep these scraps for something. We'll figure it out later. So I really like to keep the edge of this particular map page. And so if you guys didn't hear me in the beginning, I'll say it again. I'm going to be part of a project of an event that is going on tomorrow. It starts at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time over at Tiffany Solario's YouTube channel. And I'm going to be going live tomorrow at 9 a.m. That's my time. So 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll be going live tomorrow morning. And I am going to be decorating this junk journal. So that's why I'm like, I need something to do. I need something to do during the event. So I figured I could decorate this junk journal live. So I need to put it together. So here we are. So I do hope you guys join me tomorrow morning. Like I said, I'll be going live from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then there's going to be a full 24 other artists that are going to have also an hour slot and their own time frame when they go live. It's just 9 a.m. is my time. So I hope you guys join me back here tomorrow. We're definitely not done here. We just got started, but I wanted to let you guys know about that again. Yeah, we're going to be doing a nice event. And there's going to be prizes and everything. So the more videos you go to and like comment on, you can win some awesome prizes by some awesome freaking sponsors that Tiffany was able to gather. Like there's like Graphic 45 and some other awesome name brands that are going to be sponsoring. So you definitely want to check out this event that I'm going to be part of. Yeah, like a channel hop. Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Okay, so, and like I said, I'd make junk journals. I can't make a junk journal in an hour. That would be insane. So I figure the next best thing is I can decorate it since I have all the embellishments and everything. I just got to put it together. I just need a junk journal, which I don't have at all. I don't have any. 7.5 wide. Okay, but this is going to be a little less than that. Fine with me. Okay. The event's going to be over at Tiffany Solario's YouTube channel. And it's going to start at 7 a.m. I thought I had the event here. I have the event on Facebook. Hang on, I'll show you guys. Where'd it go? World of Heart. Yeah, here it is. This is the event link that you guys can check out on Facebook about that event. And I don't know if... these are 8 by 10. So they're a little bit too big. Let's see what we can do. If we can cut off a little bit to make it 7.5. Oh no, I cut the butterfly wing. Oh no, it can't fly. It's gotta be 7.5 tall. So let me take this part off here. And then we'll make it 10. Let's see. Oh, it would have been fine. No, it wouldn't have been fine. Okay. So 7.5. Gotta cut off just a tiny bit off the top. Does that fit? That fits. That should fit. Just a little bit of white over here. Gotta cut that off. Okay. Why can I not work this cutter now? Let's see. Oh, because the cutter start. Okay, I see what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I'm full of pizza. It feels so good. Okay, here we go. It's Friday night pizza live. Except I already ate the pizza. Okay. Take this part off. I know I should have done this before. Sorry. This is part of the action. It's pretty much all the action. I still have to add lace. It's going to be a whole thing. Ugh. It's just such a long process. Okay, is this even going to fit? Let me see what size is it. It might have been smaller. Nope. It is 8. So let me make it shorter than that. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter. 7.5 times. Okay, so 7.5 right here. Oh. Just a sliver. That's all it was missing. Okay, and then the last one we need to cut. I don't even know if this is going to make it. How tall is this? 7.5. Wow. I'm surprised. I am surprised. That's great. Then I can use it. Okay, let's see here. And these are all from my shop, and they're full size normally, but I like to print them out 8x10 so that they fit most of my journals. This needs to be shrunk down just a tiny bit because it needs to be 7.5, and it should be 8. Okay. So now it fits. Hi, Janet. Welcome, welcome. So now we need to fold things in half. Yay. So let me get my little fancy butter knife here. And we have all these things here to fold. That's already folded. This bag needs to be folded. Oh man, the other cutter had like this really. Hang on. Where's my ugly Martha Stewart board? Did I already throw it away? No. It's just I had this nice corner that like it was everything, and now I don't have it. I think I don't know what I did. I might have thrown it away. This is not the same. Oh, okay, I see it. Yay. Okay, you'll see what I mean right now. Okay, so this is my old, ugly, disgusting Martha Stewart board. And it has this corner right here. If you put your paper right here, and then, you bring this over here, you always have it right all even. So that's what I was missing. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Perfect. And it's just the perfect thing to make sure you fold everything in half. This will be like that. That's cool. Might be too many with that one. Put that one aside. And since I'm going to decorate every single page, I know it's going to get really chunky, so I might have to put some Ribbon to hold it shut. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I could put a ribbon right here and hold it shut. I could just put less stuff in it. I might have to put less stuff. Yes, this helps right here with this little corner. Oh, very much needed. Okay, do you want to add this bag? I might have to take out this other bag because it's just too many. Again, this is meant for, I packed these kits up for 2 signatures, so I really want to put everything in there, but I know I can't, and it makes me really sad. And that's a little bit, it'll be okay. Oh, and I'm also going to be doing a giveaway, so I guess you should join that. Tomorrow, if you join me live, you'll learn how you can win. So again, I like to print out my printables on the back of scrapbook paper, and that kind of gives it an interest on the back. Or this might be one of those journals that I can only decorate every other page. I don't know. I'm really trying to jam pack a lot in here. I'm already trying to take stuff out because I'm going to decorate it, and it's going to be so full of decorations. I might have to sacrifice some pages for it. But it's okay. We're going to do it. It's okay. I still have to sew lace, and I might sew some scrap paper onto the pages also. So we'll see. I like to put a nice type of variety of paper, so maps and ledger and book paper. It's a good mix. It's a good mix. Hi, River City. Yes, me too. I loved it for I think I've had this. Oh my god, this might be my oldest scrapbook tool because this is perfect for when I used to make cards. So I've had this forever, and that's why it looks so janky. It looks so ugly. At one point, I even used a knife, a box cutter. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea, but I did. So some of the lines, they won't even go straight sometimes now because I messed it up. And I have a new one, but guess what? I might have to keep this one just to fold on because of this corner. I didn't think about it. I did not think about it. Okay, so here's the last one. And then I also want to put these doilies in here. So we got to fold these somewhat in half also. Everything's got to be folded in half. Okay. So now we want to put our signature in order of where we want it to be. It's not the final way that it's going to be, but it gives me some idea of how many pages in am I going to put another piece of lace type of thing. So in the middle, let's put, we'll put this page in the middle. Let me see. Let me separate these in a way that makes sense to myself, which is lined paper, book paper, scrapbook paper, bag, and then the ephemera type pieces, bag, and then ephemera and lined paper. So now I know where to kind of grab some so I get a little bit of a variety and not just all one type of paper. So we got this one. Let's go in with, I kind of like to make, let me see. I kind of like to make full page and then an uneven size page like this to add a little bit of interest so you can kind of peek and see. I mean, that might be overthinking it. But that's just what I like to do. Let me go in with a piece of scrapbook paper. Let's go in with this green paper here. And then we'll put, oh, we're going to put a bag here because we got to put a bag already. We got 2 of them. Let's go in with line paper. And we will go in with, oh, I haven't been putting in the doilies in between. So let's see here. This is the beginning. Let's put this white doily right here. Skip a couple pages. Skip a couple. Then we'll put this pink doily right here. Just kind of making layers even with the pages within the book. Just adds a little bit of interest. The line paper, it's not the end, so it's okay if the doilies move around for now. Just for right now, it's okay, not later, but just for right now. And then, so we got this line paper. And let's go in with this matte paper. We will go in with this ephemera piece. Then this scrapbook paper here, journal paper. Then let's go in, better, with this black doily. And we'll go in with the bag. Oh wait, no, then we'll go in this one, then this one. Again, making kind of like a layered effect, even with the pages. Then we got the bag. And again, we're left with like a mix of 4 different types of papers, which is great. So that gives us a good variety. Book paper, scrapbook paper, lined paper. Then we'll go in, okay, we'll go in with the other lined journal page, and then doily. So that'll be my signature. Again, I like to have a nice variety in here. Let's make it a little bit interesting, different little layers where you can see peaks of things. So just like that, let me get some chapstick. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I can decide where I'm going to add lace to and where I'm not. Every other 3 pages I like to add lace. So let's get on that. Oh, I got my sewing machines. And again, I got my cover here. That's what we're going to sew the signature onto. Fold it in half. It is heat and bond fabric and packing paper. You guys saw me make this live. You actually saw me make this live too, but it was actually too small for one of the book covers that I made it for. So, I mean, it's being reused. That's why I don't throw things away. It's not always a mistake, you know. It might have a use later. I know I sound like a hoarder, but here we are. So I'm going to be using my lace scraps, actually. Let me get down a little bit lower so you guys can see what I'm doing. Just a little bit lower. Right here's good. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm kind of doing. I'm kind of sewing here. So again, every 3rd page, I want to put a piece of lace. So we're going to start off with this page right here. And we are going to add lace. And it's going to be very chunk journal-y because I don't have a lot of lace options. So it's not going to match at all. Oh, well. So I just lay it down. You can definitely glue it. I'm just going to kind of zigzag stitch it on. I'm going to make the stitch nice and wide so it catches a lot of lace. And I don't want to pull it. I just want to hold it down into place. Don't pull. And you could back stitch. I just I just don't. I just don't. Because I'm a terrible crafter. I'm just kidding. I'm just lazy. And I forget half the time. I'm not going to lie. I just forget. Okay. And now we're going to do the other side. Getting something thinner because the butterfly is right there on the edge of that. Let's just do this right here. So you can still see it kind of. And I'm going to pick a, there's like these little lines here of like measurements. Oh, my sewing machine, by the way, is the Brothers Project Runway CE1125PRW. And I do like to pick one of the numbers here to keep my lace at. So that way all of my lace on my pages is sticking out the same amount. So this, I'm going to pick the number 2. I don't know if that's 2 inches. I don't know what that is, but it says 2. So I'm going to pick the number 2, and I'm going to make sure that my lace always hits that number 2 on all of the pages. So again, that's how I get them nice and even. Okay, so there goes that one. I don't know where my scissors are. Wait, I see them. I see them. Woo. I need the ones that cut a little bit longer than those red ones. Okay. So here's our first page with the lace mismatched, but it's a junk journal, so that's the look. Okay, so here's 1 page, 2 page, 3 page. So we're going to put it on this book page. But actually, I'd rather not because it's really thin. So I'm actually going to switch that page over with this scrapbook paper. And then I can put the lace on the scrapbook paper, which is a little thicker. So that's why I made that choice. So let's reach into my bag of scrap lace and just pull out a piece that's just the right size. Okay, let's see. There's this really thick lace, though. It's kind of folded. Huh. Okay, let's do this. This piece is way too thick, but it's like folded, and I'm just not going to unfold it. I'm just going to use it folded. Let's just pretend. Okay, again, I'm not going to use any glue. You could totally use glue. It'd probably make it easier, but you'd have to wait till like the next day to sew it. Or just make your life easier and don't sew it. Honestly. I make my life a little complicated sometimes by not gluing stuff down before I sew. And it would just gunk up my sewing machine, so I just don't. This one's going to be a little bit closer to the actual book page, but that's fine. That's okay, I think. And I'm using white thread just so it kind of matches with the cover and everything, because in the cover I use white thread. Just trying to keep that little thing going. Okay, how is this folded? Okay, like this. Okay. Okay, I think I'm on like the 5th season of Downton Abbey now. Everything's so shocking. I love it. And now Amazon Prime wants to try and get me to watch other British period dramas. That's all it's like suggesting. Okay, so on this one, the lace matches. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Some match, some don't. It's a junk journal. I don't know. Okay. So there is that signature. I mean, not that signature, that page. Okay, that goes in here. And then we got 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, and let's see. let's just do it over here. There's 3 things here in between the next. Okay, it's not an exact formula that I stick to. It's okay. Try not to put down too many rules on myself, because I immediately want to, like, break them. I'm just silly like that. Let's see what I have. I have some more of this material here that I used on. No, that looks weird. Let's see, this one's too thick. There's always this one. Guess that would work. It kind of hides the butterfly. Whoops, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Mr. Butterfly. I really should use my actual lace, but I don't know what's up with me and wanting to use my scraps lately. Not that it's a bad thing, but I still have nice lace. I've just been heading for the scraps. I'm gonna have to cover up this butterfly. It's so sad. It's just so sad. Okay. Let me cut it off this side. Let me go to the other side. I have already pulled out everything I got on this out of this bag, and I said I wasn't gonna. And then I did. Okay, let's just do this over here. Number 2. Okay. Okay. Ooh, me too, Sandra. I need new glasses also. Okay, this spot over here. Okay, so now we got that page done. Okay. So now I go 1, 2, and 3, and it goes on this graph paper. Just back off to the side. And see, I have this. Oh, right now I can do any color because there's nothing to block. Ew, this is pretty. It's not long enough. Okay. Let's do this really thick lace because there's nowhere else this is going to be able to go other than this graph paper. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Vicky. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, let's do another line of stitching over here. Okay. Here we go. Now let's do the other side, and I still have enough enough of this thick lace to go on it. This one here. I think I went a little bit further on this one. Oh well. Okay, one more. gonna have to get in here and clean it because I don't want to have the big old mess like I had last time. And I didn't clean it for like, I don't know, like a year. I think April said you're supposed to clean it out like every 3 hours or something. It's like getting your oil changed on your car. Okay. So this side, gotta cut this off. Okay, so okay. So now this one. Hi Vicky. All I've really done was decided where my signatures were gonna go and fold them in half. And now I'm just adding lace before I add other things. And then I'll finally sew it into the actual signature itself. So that is what I've done so far. Is this enough? It's not enough. Let's put this one down because I have enough of this one for now. Let's get over here to this side. Right there. That part off. Let's cut this part off here. Okay. And now on this other side, I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm still trying to pull out scrap pieces here of what we could possibly put on here. It's like really down to the itty bitty scrap. Like the really small scraps. It's so funny. It didn't start off like this, which is good that I've used them up so much, you know? But it's just funny. I've used them up too much. Okay, so let's put this piece here. I didn't catch enough paper, apparently. Let it go. What are you doing? Hang on. Okay. I like really jam that material in there. Oh my god. What? Okay, it's never ate it this bad. Ah! That's right, I'm a professional. Just gonna pretend that didn't happen. It just didn't catch on my paper, that's what happened. You just turn the wheels forward a little bit. That's a good tip. I should have read that before I just pulled it out. Okay, we're back. There's this little thing here. I have to. I can't curse, so I just have to laugh about it. I'm just kidding. Here we go. So I did that part. Okay. Well, you know, it's like my husband, like when he's playing his video games and he's getting all frustrated and yelling at the screen. It's like, how is that fun? You know, it doesn't it doesn't sound like you're having fun. It sounds like you're being stressed out. You know? And I kind of get mad at him because I'm like, you're going to get a freaking ulcer getting all mad at these video games. Sometimes I understand, though. Sometimes I understand. Let's see. I'm still looking through my scraps. Trying to find any viable pieces. Ooh, maybe this I can cut in half or something. Let's see. Maybe I can cut this into pieces. Let's see. Cut it into strips, perhaps. Okay, there's one strip. Let's do one more strip. I don't know if that one strip is enough. Okay. So let's see. I don't know if one strip is enough, but we'll see. Oh, I didn't want to block a butterfly. It looks like I'm going to have to. Uh-oh. You can kind of see it. Okay. Started making journals recently and you love it. Awesome, Donna. Welcome to the junk journal community. Oh, and if you guys haven't already, do make sure to join my Junk Journal Junkies Facebook group. It is the coolest place to hang out on Facebook. if I may say so myself. That's my quote. I'm quoting myself. Here's the link right here. I'm trying to copy it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, here's the link if you guys want to join. And like I said earlier, in my live earlier, I'm gonna go live tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'm gonna be decorating the journal that I'm made right now. Well, that messed it all up right there. Gosh darn it! What happened? Okay, hang on. Something happened. Okay, I think one of the strings got cut up. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to be going live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you guys want to join me, I'm going to be decorating this junk journal with all of the embellishments that you saw me make last week. It is part of a video hop type of event that's going on. It starts at 7 a.m. over at, wow, that wasn't showing at all. It's going on over at Tiffany Solorio's channel here on YouTube. And I'm going to be going on at 9. She's going on at 7 a.m. I'm going on at 9. There's going to be somebody going on pretty much every single hour of the day tomorrow. So if you guys want to check that out. There's also going to be sponsors. So you can win some prizes by just checking out everybody's videos. And so yeah, you want to make sure and join that event tomorrow. It is called World of Heart. And like I said, it starts over at Tiffany Solorio's YouTube channel tomorrow at 7 a.m. And I will be going live at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I hope you guys join me then, which is why I'm putting together this junk journal, because I needed something to do tomorrow. And I don't have a junk journal, and I am a junk journaler, so I should have a junk journal. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I hope you guys join us tomorrow for that. Like I said, awesome sponsors. She got stuff from like Graphic 45. I don't know how, but she's on their design team. So she's on Prima's design team. I don't know if she designs for Graphic 45, but she got some awesome sponsors. So you do want to make sure to join that event. It's going to be a bunch of different artists. So it's not just going to be junk journalers. So you should have a nice variety of type of videos to watch and be inspired by. Awesome ladies, awesome artists. Okay, so here we go with this page right here. Okay. And that should be the last page that needs to be sewn. That lace is a little wrinkly, but whatever. Life is wrinkly. I'm just kidding. Okay. So now I actually want to sew on. Do I not? I'm thinking I want to sew on some of the paper into the pages, but I'm also not sure if I want to do that because I am going to add decorations to every single page. So I guess I won't. Okay, so that'll be it then. I'm going to be putting this together and sewing it. So let's do that. Let me get my lace back in its bag. Should have used pieces of fabric. I don't know why I didn't grab those, but whatever. Things happen and then you remember things afterwards. Okay, so now I'm going to be sewing in the signature. So I want to make sure that all the pages, again, this is like triple check because I have sewn in pages upside down. Let me know. Let me comment on the chat if you have sewn in a signature upside down or a page upside down. Let me get a yes or a no because I have. So that's why I like quadruple check everything. I gotta check every page because there's always that one freaking page. And this is just a piece of a mailing envelope that I messed up on, so I'm just grabbing it. Everybody has freaking done it where one page is upside down. So here I am. I'm double checking that everything is going to be in place where I want it to be. This is where it kind of matters where these where these doilies go. So I'm trying to be a little bit careful. And I like to wrap everything around one little piece of cardstock. So that way, or a couple of pieces of cardstock, or in my case, this chipboard. So that way I can make sure that they're all nice and tight up against the spine. This actually I need to cut open. So good thing I saw that. The bag needs to be cut open. And then I like to punch these. So give me 1 second. Let me get my punch. Here it is. It's this really pretty lace punch by Martha Stewart. I like to use. I actually should have used it on more pages. Ooh, that would be. Ow, that's hurting my hand. It like caught my finger. That would be actually a really cute idea to do on some of the other pages too, but I'm just not doing it. Maybe on the next journal. Okay. My little vellum page. Paper bag. I don't want to punch it, so I'm just going to round it up by hand. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we are moving on here to this bag. Doily here. And I bought a corner punch, and I guess I'm waiting for it. Okay. Oh my god, this one's moving. Actually, yeah, that one's moving. Ugh. Let me get a little bit of glue. Not even a lot. Oh, I don't want to use glue though. So I'm gonna have to put some glue, just a little bit. It's the smallest glob of glue that you've ever seen in your life. I just don't want that doily moving. Okay, there. Now it's not moving. Fixed. Okay, so let's get this back in here. Okay. See, now this map page was upside down, and it would have been if I didn't go over it like this. Okay. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, let's get this one over here. Oop, I want this to be in the front. This America the Beautiful. And this page needs to go like this, right here. Again, nice and tight up against the spine. That's the whole idea. This one's going to move, this little doily, so let's just get a little bit of glue. Ah! Miranda, I love you! Hey, girl, hey. Okay, so let's get this on here. And then this bag also I didn't cut open. So you want to make sure and cut the bags open. I've had to do it afterwards, and let me tell you, it's not easy. I have had to do it afterwards. Not the easiest thing to do, definitely not. And let's see if it works. Oh my gosh, this punch has not been working very well. What is up with that? What is up, Martha Stewart? You're ruining my projects. You're ruining my life. Martha Stewart. Okay, I'm gonna make a new video. Martha Stewart is ruining my life. And I'm gonna get 1 million views. Okay. Okay, I guess forget the punch. It's too much work. Okay. Let's put yes. Okay, so we got this. And then we got this. Okay, making sure it's all nice and right and tight. Yeah, that punch is awesome. I think I might have to cut through some foil to sharpen it. It's been a while, I guess. Maybe I should do that. Okay, so last page here. Make sure it's not upside down. And I'm going to add just literally the smallest little just touch of glue. Just so that my doily sticks. Just so my doily doesn't move around. Because it's on the spine. Okay, so now this is the inside of my cover. It is fabric, heat and bond, and packing paper. So that is what I like to use to line the inside of my journals, which I made this one live. So if you've been checking me out, let me get some clips. One moment. So I'm gonna need some clips. Okay, I have some clips. Actually, no, I want paper clips. Giant paper clips. That's what I need. Okay, giant paper clips. Here we go. Okay, so I got these gigantic paper clips here. And I like to use these on my journals. But first, let's flatten this out. So then I lay it flat like that so all the lines are flat. And then paper clip. And giant paper clip. 2 giant paper clips to keep it in place. And I got these off Amazon. If you're interested. Just type in giant paper clips. I actually got them first at IKEA and I love them. But IKEA sells like 5 of them for like $10. It's not like that much, but they're not cheap, yo. They're not cheap. So on my signature, it is already folded in half. Because I know that my signature has to lay in the middle of it. But first, I have a fancy pencil with a little crystal that Julia sent me. And I like to make a line down the middle so that when I'm sewing the signature, I know what I'm going to do. And I sew my signature in with my sewing machine. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I got my signature here in the middle. And make sure it's even on the top and the bottom. And again, make sure that it's on that middle line. And you can just feel it because it's folded. So that's awesome. And then you're going to put it into your sewing machine. And you want to make sure that you're not really sewing more than like 15 pages. That's probably the most that your sewing machine can do. I'm using the straight stitch, and I am actually going to back stitch on this one because this actually matters. So I'm going to stitch through it with my sewing machine. That is just my preferred method. You could definitely use your own method here. This is just what I like to do. Controversial, I know. Back stitch, and then we're done. Okay. So now our signature is in where it's supposed to be, in the middle. Kind of went off a little center. It happens. It happens. So now we can take off our pivot clips, and our signature is in place where it needs to be. So now all we have to do is sew this whole thing into the book cover. So we're going to use our giant paper clips again. This time we're just going to sew it all together. Not sew it together, but we're going to clip everything together. All right, like that. So it's kind of out of our way a little bit. And then we got to glue this down into here. And that will be our junk journal. I'm just wondering if I should put lace here so that I can close it if it becomes too chunky. It's an option. Let me see what kind of lace I have. Do I have thinner lace? I don't know if it'll fit both of them though. Let me see. One thing I'm so scarce on is freaking lace. Oh my gosh. But I do have this. This will have to do. I've been using this forever now. So let's glue this down so we can glue the rest of the thing down. Okay. So we are going to make... Hi, Crafty Irina. Eula, I will get you one. Just give me one moment. Let me do this part where I make the lace probably way too long than it needs to be. And then we'll worry about cutting it down later. Oh yeah, my glue is over here. Have my glue. I don't know where the middle is, so I'm just kind of speculating where the middle is. Probably might want to measure. And then like this, we're just going to press down the lace. Again, try and be in the middle where you think is in the middle. And just lay the lace down. Okay, and the glue that I like to use is this Turbo Tacky glue by Aleene's. What do I do with my sponge? Oh, it's in the bathroom. Hang on, let me go get my little sponge. Okay, so I have my little sponge. And then I'm going to be working on this little, like, it's the back of the heat embound. It just makes a really good surface to get glue on, and you just throw it away. Plus you're recycling because you already used it. Okay, so we got it on there. Now let's get it on this other side. This is just in case I need to close it shut in case it's too big. That might happen. Definitely might happen. With me. Knowing myself, yeah. Okay, so let's get the lace on here. Pat it down with the sponge. Okay, so that is done now. So now what you want to do is we want to glue this down onto the book. So I'm going to get me get this cover out the way though. Oops, I touched the camera, sorry. Okay, so let's get the glue on the cover. And that's why I like to use this heat and bond. If you have baby wipes, you can just wipe down where you got glue and you can keep reusing this surface. Another reason why I like it. You definitely want to make sure you get a lot of glue on the cover. And you want to make sure you get it on every inch. Which is also why I like to use this heat and bond paper, because you can just get glue right on it and it's all good. Get all on the edge here, all like this. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. You're sweet. Too sweet. So again, I'm going to be going live tomorrow at 9 a.m. If you guys want to join me, I'm going to be decorating this journal as a part of the World of Heart event that is being hosted by Tiffany Solorio here on YouTube. She's got a lineup of awesome artists, and we're all going to be going live tomorrow for about 1 hour, starting at 7 a.m. over on Tiffany's channel. And she is going to be, she's got a whole line of sponsors that she's got lined up that sound amazing, like Graphic 45 and all sorts of other companies. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. So you definitely want to be here tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on my channel. And if you want to check it out from the beginning, check out Tiffany Solorio's channel here on YouTube. That's where it's going to start. So it's kind of like a video hop of sorts. So let's lay this down where it's supposed to be. Still move it around. It's a little bit too far. It needs to be a little bit closer to the edge, just a little bit. Okay, okay. So after I do this side, then I'll glue the other side. Right there. And you can get your little boning knife here and get into the crease here. You can do that. It's a good look to really get it in. Make sure it's nice and laid down. Okay, now we do this other side. Okay, so let's get the rest of this here with some glue. Again, I'm going to use the heat and bond, but I'm going to lay it underneath the pages here so that I can just brush on the glue off to the side here without getting the pages all dirty and wet and gross with glue. But it's also easier than getting the whole thing with glue and trying to adjust. I've done everything. So I'm just going to get some extra glue here. Okay, and our little sponge, and we want to sponge that out so that it's not all gloopy gloppy. And now I only have to do this 20 times over for my for my spring collection. Only 20 more times. But you guys already know this is fun. This is fun. If it was not fun, I would not be doing this. I tell you what. Okay. So now we got to move this over and get it into place. This glue, one moment, let me get this all out here. Yeah, you guys know I love glue. It's all over my fingers. I'm like, ah, okay. So we left the signature up. We get the jacket. I'm going to call it a jacket. I don't know why I want to call it a jacket, but I want to call it a jacket. I want to get the jacket into place. I feel like it's a little bit too far up. It went a little bit too far up. Okay, bring it down a little bit. Okay, so I forgot I got this one. This is nice. This will help you lay everything down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I have not. My husband took them to California because they're still in the trunk. Okay, so now the way I will let this dry. Ooh, I didn't do the score here on the spine. Where's the spine at? It's hard to find. Okay, here it is. Okay, here it is. Here it is right there. Let's get some glue out of there. Okay, perfect. So now we got the signature in, we got the jacket in, we got these little lace pieces here in case things go crazy and I need to tie this sucker together. So now we're all set. Now what I'm actually going to do before I actually finish this off is when I let this dry, I'm actually going to have like two things holding it like this. So that way the signature doesn't move and it doesn't move out of place. And this part right here doesn't lift off. So everything needs to be glued down. So that's what I'm going to do. But I got to do one more thing. Where I always find a problem is, of course, just fall over. Okay. So what I always find a problem is this part right here. Right here in particular will lift off. I don't know why it does, but do you see how that happens? Like with the signature, it lifts off. Well, you probably didn't see that, but I put paper clips right here. If you can see, I put paper clips right here to hold that part in particular, because that part lifts up because the signature is there, and so it wants to lift up. So paper clip kind of prevents that from happening, I have found. It keeps it down. So that is it for this journal. So again, join me tomorrow at 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning, and I will be decorating it. And I don't fold this up until after it's dry. I just tried to, and I was like, oh, wait, right, we don't do that. We don't fold it until it's dry. So let it dry. Let it do its thing. And we'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to decorate it. So I want to thank everybody. This is bed sheets. All of this is bed sheets. The cover is bed sheets. The inside is bed sheets, and the signature's paper. So I want to thank everybody here for checking me out. We got like 58 people in the group. Awesome. So I want to thank Sass, Patricia, Jill, Lil Rhonda Lee, of course, Amelia, Vicky. We got Eula. We got Reem is here. Patricia, Sandra, Maryvelle, Jill, Amelia, Vicky, Michelle. I want to say thank you to everybody for hanging out with me tonight while I made this signature and put this together. I will see you guys if you guys want to come check me out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will be here and we will be decorating this journal. Thank you guys so much for coming to check me out. I really, really appreciate you. See you guys tomorrow in the morning. Thank you guys so much. Check out that event because there's going to be lots of sponsors and you guys can win some awesome stuff. So thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow.